All right, welcome into Crunch Time with Chris. My guest is the head coach of the Strafford Lady Indians. Dustin Larsen's team is headed to the Final Four. Coach, congratulations. And what has the last few days been like for you personally and both, and obviously professionally here, getting Strafford back to the Final Four?
Oh, it's been busy and exciting. It's a great opportunity for our program, and our young ladies have been working hard. So just so proud of them and that they get this opportunity to experience going to Columbia.
Yeah, something that's amazing about your team is that you've been ranked number one here, and then suddenly our athlete of the week, your daughter Elsie, is injured. First of all, how is she doing? What sort of update do you have on her? We're so sorry to see that, and yeah, how's she doing?
It's been tough on her for sure. She's doing well. We got surgery set up for the 26th of the month, but anytime you're that level athlete, that competitive, that driven, and focused on trying to help your team get to the end of the season at the highest level, and you have an injury like she had, it's a lot of challenging things come through your mind. But at the same time, she's resilient. She's done a really good job of helping the team from the sideline and continue to help them focus and hopefully we finish the job as we continue forward.
Yeah, I know. I was there. I happened to be the one with the camera that was right there when she when she fell, and I was amazed, Coach. I've torn my ACL a few times, and I was just so impressed with how she was able to get up. And she's obviously a world class athlete. The fact that she was able to try to come back into that game, really a heroic moment, I thought, for her. The way she cheered on her team on the sideline, and then Kinley, just her sister, your daughter, the sophomore, goes on and scores 26 of her 31 points from that third quarter portion onward after Elsie went down. What was it like from your perspective as a dad and also as the coach?
You turn your focus to what's at hand, and just really, we had the team, which is ultimately the thing that we're focused on is had a goal, and that was to get a district championship. And I just thought our team really focused in. I thought, Kinley had struggled a little bit up to that point of the game. I thought it kind of helped her recenter, refocused, and went on to really finish out a strong second half for sure, and was really dialed in down the stretch.
She, 31 points in that game, 21 in the victory over Boonville in sectionals, and then 31 in the quarterfinal matchup to beat Nevada. Obviously, the plan has always been for Kinley to eventually take the reins of this team, and that timeline has been moved up, obviously, now. What's the conversation like that you talk to her? I mean, does it change, or did you always know that this was just going to be what she was going to do, and she started doing it earlier, I guess?
Kinley's always had a huge role in the last 2 years in our program. Her sister has definitely been, the one that's kind of is the mother hen and kind of leads and directs and orchestrates everything. So, Kinley definitely has the capabilities of doing those things, and she's really stepping up. She's one that really feeds off energy and excitement, and these types of games bring a lot of that. So she's really done a good job of feeding off the energy of the level of the game, and has done a good job, as well as her teammates. Our teammates, we've had whole group has just been more, continuing down. They've been focused all season, but when you when you lose your, I guess, the person that orchestrates your symphony, against Boonville, we got off to a little bit of a slow start, which was expected. First time out there without, her orchestrating things, but we really stayed calm. We settled in, and our kids did an outstanding job of everybody stepping up. So we're super proud of the whole group. I just feel like everyone's kind of chipped in just a little bit extra. But like I said, our group's really been dialed in all season, just continuing to focus on growth each day, and they're really doing a good job of that.
I mean, you've also had several other players on your team. I think Kinley and Trista Van Horn, I believe it was 20 points she had in the last game. Talk about how, some of the other players, too, have really stepped up. I mean, it seems like it's been a real team effort here, and, it seems like you guys haven't skipped a beat, which I know is not true because of how great of a player Elsie is and how you don't replace that. But, gosh, what have you seen, I guess, from your team?
Yeah, we've had just good balance, and that's something that we've had really all season. Now everyone's balance has just had to come up a little bit. So, yeah, Kinley and Trista and Blair Boo, who was our top, four scorers, and they're in the top in our rebounding as well. So all those things have just kind of came up from each of them. I think it's really refocused and continued to. They've all done a really good job. I think those three have had around 60 plus as a group the last three games, which is really beneficial. Then our other starters, Ada Baker and Leah Gooden, and we've had a couple really key kids off the bench, Lizzie Van Horn, Zoe Allison, really both stepped up. And then just our whole group, they're just ready to do whatever they're called upon to do. But everyone's kind of stepped up in the right time, right place, and done a really good job of just staying connected.
Coach, I know you're squeezing us in here before preparation for Cardinal Ritter. What do you know about these guys and these young ladies that you're about to face? That's a very storied school and program in a lot of sports. We see their names all the time playing against Ozarks teams. Yeah, what have you seen so far on tape? What do you know about them?
Yeah, good team. Of course, a lot of respect for Cardinal Ritter. I mean, they've always had a good tradition in St. Louis. I think they've got nice balance, very athletic, good on the glass, put a lot of pressure on the rim, and pretty solid defensively. We're definitely going to have to make sure we keep them off the glass and take care of the basketball and really just focus on really doing what we do. I mean, staying true to our game and, not letting anyone shift out of our style of play. I mean, we feel like Strafford basketball, when we play it the right way, it can be pretty successful.
Coach, I wanted to ask you, too, about your friendship growing up with Kevin Cheek, head coach at Skyline. I had him on this program, a handful of weeks ago, and he talked about how you guys, grew up together, knew each other, and how crazy it is that you're both leading such incredible girls basketball programs. What do you guys talk about when you get together? I mean, do you guys share any war secrets here, or how does that go?
A little bit of everything, check in on not only basketball stuff, family, and make sure, and he thinks highly of my kids, and I think a whole lot of his family, and so try to take the time for both. But he's done an unbelievable job this season after losing a big bulk of kids, but the thing is, they're always learning at a young age what Skyline basketball is about, and same thing we feel at Strafford. We try to teach here is, kids understand that, you carry yourself a certain way, treat people a certain way, show up and work hard and focus on growth and improvement. So I'm so proud of him and what his program's done and his kids. I wish they were still in our conference because we still play each other, but it's always been fun when we get to play each other in the conference. But now they're out of the conference, we're going to make sure we keep the game on hand just because it's always a special time.
I want to ask you a little bit more about Elsie here, how she's doing. I can't imagine someone, when I interviewed her for the Athlete of the Week, she was talking all about how much she loves hiking and all the physical activity. She'll wake up so early in the morning, 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m. to work out. I'm sure just the fact that she's going to have to take some time to heal is going to be not in her nature. What is the next year going to be like for her? What goes on with a college athlete like her who's going to the Division I level to play basketball? What are the stages that she's got to go through? What's it like for her right now?
Well, she's already driving me crazy. I mean, she's already working out. I mean, even though she can't play, I mean, she's already started doing some things to make sure that she's continuing to get stronger, which is crazy. I mean, she hasn't had surgery yet, but she's still staying very busy at practice, staying busy outside of practice doing things. Has been on the bike, I mean, it's always something. So she's gonna be, she's gonna really attack the process of the rehab, and she's got such a good support system of people in her circle that I think she's going to come back stronger and healthier. You know what I mean? So we're super excited for her. It will definitely have some challenges just because, you know, when you show up, you know, and when she shows up in June, I know she definitely going to want to be on that court, actually participating in the actual, you know, practice drills and those things. But, you know, I know that she will be very focused in on understanding the system, getting connected with coaches, and, you know, establishing, you know, her understanding of what they're wanting, and probably really help from just another pair of eyes standpoint, something she's always been really good at.
Yeah, it kind of has to be a coach now a little bit for you. Assistant must be like, huh?
Oh yeah.
You know, the other thing you have a very interesting perspective on is I'm sure you're getting lots of calls from colleges who want Kinley to play for her someday. I know that really starts early. It can start freshman year, sophomore year, like she's in now. And you just went through it, obviously, with Elsie. What are some things that you learned from that whole process that maybe, I don't know, are helping you and helping Kinley, you know, when she decides what she wants to do in the future here?
I think the biggest thing is just, you know, take your time and ask the right questions, get to know people, see them in all angles. I mean, you know, going to practice was a really important thing for Elsie, and seeing that side of things, and really just kind of, you know, turning the stone over, looking at all sides, and taking your time of getting to know them as people, and because those are the people that you're going to have to be with, you get to be with for, you know, 4 years is the plan. Even though the world we're in, you know, I mean, doesn't seem like that's the case, but, you know, the intention, I believe, for our kids will be to really find a family atmosphere of people they want to be around, and not be afraid of, you know, having to attack growth and improvement, just not expecting that they're just going to get thrown in given something, but really have to go in and earn, and grow, and be coached, and bring something on their side as well.
And Coach, you know, obviously, I got a chance when I interviewed both Elsie and Kinley after the Logan Rogersville District Championship win. Back there in the back area, your wife Stacy came out, and by the way, looks just like Elsie. I mean, I'm sure she hears that all the time, huh? And
Yeah,
I know they say that behind every great man is a great woman as well, and I know that she probably has a big role in just making life easier for you. Your dad, your coach, you're both those things. Can you talk about, you know, what she has meant to their development, and making things easier for you?
no, behind every coach, I mean, anyone that's going to have success over long term, you know, you got to have, if you're married, you got to have a spouse for sure that really understands that, and what it takes, the time of the process of coaching. You know, she's been absolutely the most amazing coach's wife, and just aspire every day to, she always makes me better, and helps me grow in every aspect of my life. So I'm truly grateful for her, and, you know, just the woman that she is.
Well, Coach, we really appreciate you squeezing in time here, because I know that you're getting ready. You're literally about to go and cover, or I'm about to cover, go in for Wednesday's game. But you probably are always looking at different things from Cardinal Ritter. I'm getting the exact game time here. I think it was noon. It's noon, right? I got to have this stuff memorized. Yes, noon on Wednesday. I can't wait, Coach. I get to cover that one, so I'm pretty excited about it. I got you at noon and then 8 o'clock with Marshfield.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. Our kids will be locked in, I feel, and ready to go. We'll have another practice tomorrow morning and then make our route up there tomorrow afternoon and get a good dinner and get some good night's rest and do a little walk through the next day and get over there and get ready to go. So super great opportunity for our program, our kids, and just so grateful for the effort they put in this year and our community. Our community has really showed up in spirit of this group, and it's been pretty awesome to see all the young kids have been able to see such a good group of young people and a good example for them to look up to. So really proud of them and just our whole community.
Coach, is there anything I didn't ask you about here that's going on with the team, with you, with the girls? I want to make sure we covered everything here.
Man, I think that's it. I mean, like I said, my mind's racing. You get to this time of year, I get real regiment. My days become very, I guess, ritual. I guess superstitious and a lot of different things that I try to do on my routine to get myself prepared for and our team prepared. Our staff's been awesome. We got a great coaching staff that's been such a fun group, and I can't give them enough credit. Also, just because it takes a village to have a successful team, and so we're just super excited to get up here and get after it.
He's head coach Dustin Larsen of the Strafford Lady Indians. They're the number one ranked team in the state. They've got Cardinal Ritter Wednesday at noon up at Mizzou Arena. I'm excited to be there. And Coach, congratulations on all the success for you and your family. And best of luck on Wednesday. We'll see you there.
All right, look forward to it. Thank you for the coverage.